Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Cindy's Whimsical Journey to Dreamland. A special bedtime story for Cindy. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a curious and imaginative 5-year-old girl named Cindy. Cindy loved bedtime stories, especially ones that took her on magical adventures to distant lands and taught her valuable lessons. One night, as she snuggled under her soft blankets, her eyes sparkled with excitement. She whispered to her stuffed animals, "I wish I could have my very own adventure tonight." Little did Cindy know, her wish was about to come true. As she closed her eyes and drifted into a deep slumber, a shimmering light enveloped her room. Suddenly, she found herself in a world filled with enchantment and wonder. Cindy stood in front of a grand castle, gleaming under the moonlight. The castle seemed to beckon her closer, and she tiptoed through the castle gates. Inside, she discovered a magical library, filled with books that glowed with a gentle radiance. One particular book caught her attention. It was titled The Whimsical Journey to Dreamland. Curiosity filled Cindy's heart as she opened the book. To her surprise, the pages were blank, except for a twinkling pathway leading to Dreamland. She knew this was her chance to embark on a thrilling adventure. With a leap of faith, Cindy stepped onto the twinkling pathway. The moment her foot touched it, the pathway lit up, guiding her through a forest of talking trees and singing birds. As she walked, the trees whispered stories in her ears, and the birds serenaded her with melodic tunes. Eventually, Cindy arrived at a sparkling river, where a friendly dolphin named Dottie awaited her. Dottie had a radiant smile and shimmering scales that sparkled in the moonlight. Together, they hopped on Dottie's back and glided across the river, mesmerized by the colorful fish that swam beneath them. On the other side, they stumbled upon a field of flowers that danced to an invisible melody. Each flower had a unique scent, and as Cindy touched them, she could hear their sweet voices. They taught her the importance of kindness and spreading joy wherever she went. As Cindy and Dottie continued their journey, they encountered a mischievous little fairy named Flutter. Flutter had a mischievous grin and wings that glittered like gold. She led Cindy through a hidden doorway into a world of endless possibilities. Together, they explored a candy wonderland where lollipop trees and chocolate rivers stretched as far as the eye could see. Cindy and Flutter giggled with delight as they sampled the delicious treats, but they soon realized that too much sugar wasn't good for them. They learned the importance of balance and making healthy choices. Their adventure took them to an ancient castle, where a wise owl named Oliver resided. Oliver had a regal presence and a wealth of knowledge. He taught Cindy about the power of knowledge and the joy of learning. Cindy listened intently as Oliver shared fascinating stories and encouraged her to explore the world around her. As the night sky filled with stars, Cindy knew her time in Dreamland was coming to an end. She bid farewell to Dottie, Flutter, and Oliver, grateful for the unforgettable memories they had given her. With a single step, Cindy found herself back in her cozy room, surrounded by her beloved stuffed animals. As she cuddled up in her bed, Cindy couldn't help but smile. She had experienced an extraordinary adventure, filled with magic and life lessons. The stories she had heard and the characters she had met would stay with her forever. With a heart full of wonder and a mind brimming with imagination, Cindy closed her eyes, ready to embark on new adventures in her dreams. As she drifted off to sleep, she whispered, "Thank you, Dreamland, for the most incredible journey of all." And so, Cindy fell into a peaceful slumber, knowing that every night held the promise of another whimsical journey in her dreams. Sweet dreams, Cindy. May your nights be filled with endless adventures and the magic of imagination.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.